hello. Who is in chat? I see Tinsheet, Fumo, and I see Floppa the Block. Welcome. So, this is going to be the first. This is going to be the first stream of drawing every Undefined Fantastic Object character. And as is the case always with the first stream of these series, I'm going to be drawing the player characters, which is going to be Reimu, Marisa, and Sanae if I have time. So, is this for real? What do you mean, is this for real? Copy image, and let's paste. This is for fake. Given that Nue is in this game, this being fake is a fair possibility. Undefined. What is that? What button is being pressed? Let me real quick. Where is my input map? Tools, input overlay, WebSocket server. Okay. VC_undefined. I don't understand what's going on. What is going on? What is VC_undefined? This is very weird. Let me turn it off and on again. Okay, turn that off. Turn it back on. I don't understand what is wrong. Most of these settings require a restart. I'm not restarting this. That can stay. It can stay like that. Alternatively, I'll just turn it off. I keep getting weird errors. Anyway. So, let's take a look at Reimu for a bit. This is her standard outfit. It seems that Reimu is a brunette in this game. She has brown hair. Or very, very dark red hair. The ascot has what is this called? Frills. The skirt is frillier than normal. And the gohei is very flimsy looking. Okay. I'll keep your stream in the background. Alrighty. Enjoy the vibes. Hmm. Oh goodness. You know this cough? This cough of mine? I've been having it off and on for the past November, right? For the past month. It's been nearly a full month. It's rather unfortunate. A lot happened, which made it feel even longer of a wait. Yeah. Like I got sick in the middle of working on drawing every subterranean animism character. And I also kind of tunnel visioned on Silk Song for a bit there. Well, not really a bit, a lot. But hey, I've been waiting for the game for... Gosh, it's been 7 years. The stream buff... Your stream buffered for the whole explanation. Is there any drop frames? It doesn't seem so. Live streaming says... Stream health is excellent. Okay. I got sick in the middle of working on drawing every subterranean animism character. And I also tunnel visioned hard on Silk Song for a bit there. To the point where multiple times now I've forgotten that I had other plans before. I had other plans scheduled beforehand. Like, I only remembered that I had a request stream when the request stream happened. Which you can call me bad at time management if you want. It's kind of really bad, I will admit. Excuse me. You're worse? It's not a competition, my friend. Oh, legs. Her. She's holding her. That really is a thin-looking Gohei. It looks like the bristles of a. It looks like the bristles of a broom. The leaf, a broom that you use for the outside, the one that you use to rake at leaves. It's possible it is one of those things. Like not every broom can be. Not every broom can be the halberd that you carried around in a fossilized wonder. And when I'm looking at this, she has fairly thick bangs. Her side bangs fairly long, but not longer than her actual hair. Which goes to her middle back, it seems. And the bang split down the middle. And are they straight? They seem... The bangs are straight. Unlike Reimu. Hey! Oh goodness. There are more people here than I expected there to be. Hello, welcome to the stream. Actually, those hair tubes are a lot skinnier than I expected them to be. Stubbier, not skinnier. Okay, it's an actual tie, not just an ascot. There's two clear tails on that bow. Let me take a drink. Drink of water. Excellent. Okay, is it clear if she's wearing a shirt or not? She is wearing a shirt. Okay, there's the waist. Yeah, it's still below the knee. That's still standard for Reimu. Okay, has the Sonic style socks and Mary Jane's. Well, not literally Mary Jane's. It has. It's more like a slip-on design instead of the strap design for more standard Mary Janes. Okay. Let's go with a smaller brush. Second sketch pass, let us go. Let me take another drink. Yeah, that's fairly normal for Reimu. This probably should be a little bit less thick. Add the big hair ribbon. This is way bigger than the actual artwork. I should probably make it more faithful. Which means making the hair ribbon a little bit more scrunkly. How is everyone in chat, by the way? How's everyone doing? Doing fine? Would you like to elaborate? You like December. December's nice. In the like festivity. I'm not super big into festivities. I feel like my country takes it a bit too far, considering the fact that my country starts celebrating Christmas in September. So by the time December rolls around, I've been inundated with Christmas carols for 3 months. When I was younger, I used to think it was a funny trait of our of my country. But as I get older, as I get older, I'm slowly turning into a miserable old man who dislikes festivities. It's unfortunate because I don't want to be the no fun old man. One thing I will say about December, unrelated to the festivities, is the fact that usually December is around the time when the typhoon season starts to how you say, it's starting to end, so the typhoons are no longer quite as strong or as frequent. They still happen though, and strong ones still do happen in the middle of December, just not as often. While it's still a sketch, I should adjust this. I've always known winter is the rainy season, though it's changed in recent years. It would make sense for winter to be the rainy season in, like, California. Like the cold brings down, like, cold moist air comes down from the mountains. I think one of my issues right now is the fact that I made Reimu's boobs too big. There we go. There we go. It's shifted to autumn this year. Reimu got that Yomu type plastic surgery. I thought the Yomu plastic surgery was her making her look younger. When I accidentally made her look way too young. Getting it from the same surgeon. So, is it not Erin? It's me. Red, the back alley doctor. I'd get beat up so quickly. I'd lose so many Danmaku battles. I don't even have a medical license. Maybe it's the magic power I get for being in Gensokyo. Like, humans can have magic powers. They usually just don't discover it because they're never exposed to magic. And if I'm out here giving plastic surgery to have phantoms and shrine maidens, then who knows? Human anti-magic placebo. You need to be enough of a weirdo. You need to be enough of a weirdo for you to survive outside of the human village. For you to be able to get magic powers. Hands. Catch these hands. This is long. Damn. But it has to be skinny. Let me lower the size of this. Remember that Reimu wore pants in PC98? Yeah, I did. I do recall that shrine maidens do in fact wear pants. At least exorcists wore pants. I'm not entirely sure if shrine maidens wore them. Although, to be fair, Reimu is both. So, Reimu is both. It's close enough. Okay, I'm doing something wrong with the hand here. I think the hand should be like this. Yeah, that's better. In which case, I'm gonna have to redo this. It's fine. It's fine. As far as I know, most shrine maidens wear pants, except for the cosplay shrine maidens. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, at some point... No, literally during... in the transition to the Windows games. Reimu turned from a shrine maiden / exorcist into a cosplay shrine maiden who happens to do exorcism. Reimu lost her shrine license. She gets to keep the shrine because no one is there to enforce the license, but she's technically no longer a licensed shrine maiden. This fabric is way thicker than it ought to be, but I'll give it a pass. Reimu could use the... Reimu would benefit from having thicker clothes. It's interesting that It's interesting that it doesn't have the bow on the shoulder, but it does have the one on the sleeve cuffs. I need to stand in front of a mirror. Be right back. You're gonna go now? Good night, Flop of the Block. Thank you for hanging out. And make some erasures. Okay. Legs. Time for legs. Wait, no. Not quite yet. The paper around... The paper trailing the gohei. There's Reimu. The original doesn't show ears, but I'm gonna show ear. I'm gonna show one ear. Okay. Let's lower that opacity, lower the size of my brush. Okay, it's time for the final lines. Correct. Wait. No, her ears are not visible. She does have ears, but her ears are not visible in this game. At least not from that sprite. Imagine a Touhou character that canonically doesn't have ears. I mean, if we're counting the Tsukumogami, technically they don't have actual ears. Their human form has ears, but their actual body does not. Do not. Their actual bodies do not. I guess the giant catfish is earless as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, after this I'm gonna be drawing I'm gonna be doing Hiso Tensok, aren't I? I get the sense that I'm only gonna be able to do Reimu and Marisa. I'm still only at lines for Reimu, and I'm nearly an hour into the stream. I only want to take maybe 3 or 4 hours for this stream. I'm still recovering. Still recovering from that cold and persistent cough that I mentioned earlier. Will the Hiso Tensok itself be drawn? I don't know. I'm still debating on it. I might draw it. As you might have seen from my other art, like, I have been commissioned to draw mechs before. Just usually I've been paid to draw them. I've very rarely gone out of my way to draw them. Not the least because it's difficult. And usually my mech artworks don't get that much engagement. And I don't know, I just get the sense that people who follow me don't actually want mechanical drawings from me. Not unless that mechanical drawing is related to a cute girl. Or a cute guy. I've been asked to draw cute guys as well. Touhou fans like the girls. Who knew? Here's the thing though. Most of the people who com me do not com me for Touhou. I've been commed maybe 3 times. Like, Touhou related comms. Okay, if we don't count Blue Studio, who has regularly requested comms from me. Okay, Blue Studio has 2. I had the 1 comm when I begged. I had a Touhou comm, but it was also a furry comm. I believe you guys were there for that. And I had a Marisa Shorts comm. I had... Who was it? At a translator to ask me for a comm of Shimmy and Seija. So I've had 6 total comms, and I've been asked to draw. I've been commed around 100 times already. 6 out of 100. Yeah, no. You're talking about Hiso Tensok still. Oh, right. Would the Touhou fans appreciate me drawing the Hiso Tensok? The thing is, people don't like the Touhou fighting games. Well, no, they do like the Touhou fighting games, but they don't like it. They like it because of the characters. I don't think the Hiso Tensok is considered a character by most people, even though technically it is. The only fandom recognizing Touhou fighting game story is probably 10.5. Only the fandom recognized Touhou fighting game story is 10.5. I don't know, Hopeless Masquerade and Antimony of Common Flowers comes to mind. No, wait, no. Maybe Urban Legend and Limbo, if only because of Sumireko. I'm not sure. Then again, the fandom kind of hates Sumireko, so maybe not. Does the fandom still hate Sumireko? Or... I'm not actually sure anymore. Like, has the fandom cooled down on the... Is the fandom cooled down on the Zoomer? I mean, among most fans, every surface, even surface level one, it's the game where Tenchi destroys the shrine. You know what? Fair. That's fair. Actually, no. I don't think that's fair. I don't hear anything about... I don't hear anything about Tenchi at all. Like, I don't hear anything about Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Like, the most I've ever learned about Scarlet Weather Rhapsody is from you. And that's only because I spent like over a month drawing characters for it. And you had a lot of opportunity to tell me about it. Its popularity is still pretty low. Okay, fair enough. The only reason I mentioned Hopeless Masquerade and Antimony of Common Flowers is that I am friends with people who are big fans of Kokoro, and big fans of June. So this needs to be bigger. It's in the popular game era and has Tenchi, so I've seen people talk about it the most. I don't know why people the people I follow and the people who follow me don't talk about Tenchi more. But they just don't for some reason. It's usually very surface level discussions about it. I've only really seen heavy discussions about Touhou in fanfiction forums. In fanfiction discords. In the comments, they don't really come up outside of them. Like places where it's guaranteed that there are Touhou fans there that care about story. Although sometimes the Touhou fans there only care about shipping, but you take what you can get sometimes. Oh. The march of time moves ever onwards. Do you like Reimu with exposed midriff or covered? Depends on what I'm drawing. Don't have strong feelings about it. Some art basically give her a crop top vest. Yeah, that's true. I sometimes do that, but for drawing every Touhou character, I try to stay accurate to the way Zun draws her. And Zun always draws her with an undershirt. So, no exposed midriff. Although, where do I have I think I have non drawing every Touhou character artwork of Reimu somewhere. You generally prefer covered? Okay, here's something from 2023. Exposed midriff, Sarashi covering her chest. What else is there? This one, exposed midriff. Exposed midriff. Yeah. It's not visible in this one. Has to be. Yeah. Is that all? I swear I have more Reimu. Don't really have. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't have a lot of Reimu in 2023. How about 2024? Reimu. Okay, exposed midriff, but it's not obvious that it's midriff. Yeah, I don't have that many. Like this one, this one she's obviously just, topless. And then November, yeah, I started drawing every Touhou character. At that point, I don't think at that point I started drawing Reimu more like canon, where yeah. Do you have any How about earlier this year? I have this Ray Mari comic. Okay, no exposed midriff. She's wearing an undershirt there. She got class now. If you can call it class, sure. No, just follow the sketch. lullaby for a sleepless city. I need to finish this song. I've had it in my works in progress since 2023. Okay. Last things last, the Gohei. I am your sword, I am your shield. Lens Hu En. Welcome to the stream, basically contraption. Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. So, how have you been, basically, contraption? As you can see, I am drawing Reimu. That is what I am doing right now. I really should have gotten some tea. Whew, I needed at least a little bit of caffeine in me right now. God. Take a breath. Take a drink. Alright, white first. No, the dark red to use on Reimu's hair. Bit darker. There we go. Not quite the same color as my... Not quite the same color as my lines. A little bit... It's a little bit brighter, but not by much. It's very close to the same. Same color for the shoes, interestingly. Zun likes to do this. I suppose it makes things easier for him. I do the same thing. Maybe it deserves to be a little bit brighter now that I'm looking at it. Maybe not that bright. There we go. Whew. Already getting sleepy. This is bad. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. I should add on the other side those lines, if only for symmetry's sake. Okay, yellow for this. Deeper shades. Let's add the black, or in this case, very dark blue. Maybe not that blue. It's effectively black. Okay, I need Reimu's skin color, which is very pale in this game. Goodness. Get this gal some vitamin D. What color are Reimu's eyes in this game? Red. A little bit much. There we go. I need to just... Okay, it's just the dashed lines. It's just the dashed lines. It doesn't have the zigzag pattern. This one has the zigzag pattern. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. I should probably add the little holes to this. Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth it. Don't add the holes. Okay. Let's do lighting. Move the new folder. Lighting. I'll have to draw the background later. Am I seriously not gonna be able to finish this? The fatigue. Oh goodness. I'm starting to mentally check out, which is really bad because that's a sign that my the sickness that the cold that I've been fighting for nearly the entire month is about to come back. Oh no. Ugh. I'm starting to nod off. This is bad. Oh, how I wish getting sick did not mess with my sleep schedule. The only reason I'm starting to nod off right now is because my sleep schedule got messed up when I got sick. I started sleeping during the daytime and being awake in the middle of the night. It's not uncommon for me to be awake in the middle of the night, but usually I fall asleep at around like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. around that time. But when I was sick, when I was awake at least, when I wasn't sleeping for many hours of the day at least, but when I was sick, I would usually have a long sleep twice a day. Like 4 hours during the afternoons. 4 hours, 6 hours during the evening, during the very early morning. It's fairly unhealthy. It was fairly unhealthy for me, or at least the consequence of it is fairly unhealthy for me. Oh. Let me check to see if the input overlay has fixed itself. VC underscore the undefined still. Oh, that is annoying. Oh boy. Alright. EXE Void the Wolf. Yo yo yo, how is everyone doing this fine night? I am very tired. Oh. You weren't here these past few streams, but I've explained that I've been sick these past few days, and it's taking its toll on my body. The least of which being my sleep schedule is kind of messed up right now. Which I'm sure all of you are I'm sure most of you are fairly used to. You're well aware of what a messed up sleep schedule is like. Told you on Discord about what? About me being sick? Well, I mean, I did post a YouTube community post about it. Assuming anyone reads those. Oh, damn, maybe I didn't really see it then. It's alright. Our most consistent interactions is during the stream. So you learning about it during this during a stream makes the most sense. Nothing to be sorry about. Sleep schedules. But yeah, as I explained when I last got sick, I had a bunch of issues with sleep. And because of that, my sleep schedule kind of overlaps with the times that I'm streaming. So it's currently 4 p.m. I would be when my sickness was at its worst, I would be asleep at this point. Hello, Flandre Scarlet. We're in a game filled with PC98 references. Though, with new fans, I doubt they'd get the references correct. But to be frank, I don't think Touhou fans will get references unless it's specifically from a game that they've played before. Oh wait, I'm just realizing that your new model has changed. This one looks good. I'm glad you think so. This has been my model for... Actually, this was my model since the previous... This is the model that I used during my previous, what is it called? Request stream? I don't remember if you were there. But, it's the one that I used. Reimu's hair keeps being inconsistent with the color. It's either black or brown. Funny you say that. You're Filipino, right? When your hair gets hit by the light, depending on how your hair gets hit by the light, it's very likely that your hair turns brown. It could be just something like that. In my opinion, I don't like how it looks in Fossilized Wonders. She's pretty much a redhead in Fossilized Wonders. Oh yeah, looked in a mirror once. That has happened. Seriously, her back hair in Fossilized Wonder look like a giant blob at this point. Giant blob. I'd have to take a look at it, but I'll have to take a look at it when we eventually get to Fossilized Wonder, but I don't imagine it's much worse than some of the early game hair. I remember it being particularly difficult to parse in some of the games. You're making other things for other people? I'm glad. I hope the people you're making things for like it. Like the things you make for them. Excuse me. Since you're finished, Mountain of Fate Reimu did look like a zombie in that game. I don't know if you've seen it, but yes, she does look like a zombie. Look at the zombie of paradise. Look at her. Oh, Reimu. Been on stream. Okay, 18 plus for a YouTuber. Okay. But yeah, I hope whoever the person you're drawing that for enjoys what you're drawing. An animation. I assume it's an animation, right? Since it's a video. But yeah, animation takes a lot of work. You have my you have my sympathy, and you have a suggestion for my next request stream? Yeah, it won't be until 2 weeks from now. have to actually check the calendar. That one. This is your first time making an animation? Oof. I believe in you, though. I believe in your ability. Finished several pages. Different videos. It's too long. Finished one not too long ago. If you don't mind seeing it. I don't mind seeing it, but I'm not gonna look at it on stream. Obviously. Like, I'm not a Picarto streamer. And even if I was, I'm not. I don't know what Picarto's TOS states about. I don't know what Picarto's TOS states about looking at other people's art while you're streaming. One second short. Ah, it's a loop. That makes sense. Ah. As I said, I'll take a look at it off stream. Okay, Reimu, not quite done. I have one. Let's do the highlights, and then we're done with Reimu. I'm gonna have to do a background, but I'll do that off stream. Okay, do I have the energy to do Marisa, though? That's the big question for this stream. Because, oh boy. I already feel fatigued. It's only been the stream has only been 2 hours long so far. Okay, Reimu's done. At least, done as far as I'm willing to go for the stream. Oh, I wish I didn't get sick. I wish I haven't been fighting a cold for the past month. I feel so tired. Okay, save. New layer. Okay. I can't really stick around too long. Planning on staying here for like 38 more minutes. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... Like, I'm starting to get dizzy. Oh no. I think I'm gonna have to end this here. This is a travesty. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm drawing Marisa. You know what? I'm gonna draw Marisa this Monday. I'm gonna try to draw Marisa this Monday, and then Silk Song this Thursday, this Wednesday, and then stream again Saturday. Okay. I'm ending this here. This is. Thank you for watching. I'm just. Whew. I'm gonna try to stream again this Monday for Marisa. Yeah. Bye bye.